being the high priest of a slain god. I let that detail slip. You and the rest of the many would have been exorcised from the comfort of the furnace ice and sent to the city of judgment to become mortar for the walls. What? So the spirit of miracles priest, but I sense the presence of others. Brute must witness this. I will go and fetch him. No, not the brute.
Someone call me? What's this, a living flesh receptacle?
No, no, brute. Go back into the furnace. Yours is the last face I want to see, you mindless murderer.
Be silent, or
I'll leave here. Find more of your still living family to slay. Leave. You can never leave. And even if you could, our progenitors are already dead thanks to you. You forget when I hunted you down for slaying my wife, son? And when I had you tossed swearing into the furnace?
You be silent.
I spit upon you while your flesh blistered to watch the spittle boil and evaporate on your forehead as the final words went unheard in the roar of the inferno. Complicated past. The pig the child called you to witness to some of the ones that can hear you as once I did when I lived. Well, you impotent worshipper of a dead god, let's grab it and take it into the furnace so they might join the many.
No, I am the one and I forbid this.
Not let you speak to it now. Go back. The what? Also fire agent. Lots of fire agent. And that's not all. How many was that? 17. Well, we can't talk to them yet. Oh, hey, an offering urn. Yoink. Let me go try to talk to the scribes and see what they have to say. And if not, I'll come back here and I'll try to stab him. And if that doesn't work, then I guess we'll have to come back later. What are you guys doing back up? I stab you, I stab you. Now it's your turn. That worked. The scribes are still around. Prisoners was housed here? Nope, can't talk to him about that. Oh hey, there's a skull right there. I wish it actually told you what the unknown item is when you successfully lure it. Greater Shadow Conjuration. Not exactly surprising. Give me your stuff. Oh. Let's try to stab you. If I can. I don't think I can.
Something you require? Of course. It is a shadow of the city you have left behind, but as you may have perceived when you arrived, it is not an exact imitation. There are distortions of architecture, and sometimes a different flow of streets or paths. It is enough to recognize what shadow Mulsantir is supposed to represent, but not what it is. I hope that served to dispel your confusion rather than compound it. To describe shadow is an elusive thing.
Well, not sure what to do here. We'll have to come back later. If we can do anything there at all. What is actually tied to the mini is not something I'm going to be doing with this guy, because it's evil. Through the blood, it's okay. I don't think she's gonna follow me, though. I don't think, but she might. So we didn't find any keys onto the way down. We need to... maybe she will. Let's see if we can deal with Oku. So we'll have him. We're going to go to the prison and get whoever will be willing to join us there. I think I overshot it. Yep, there it is. Enter the portal. And there we are.
I can feel the army outside the gate. They are here in great numbers.
Oh, that's probably not good.
There I see Susan.
Yep, that's them. Citizen, it's good to see you on the Prime again. You need to stop flying from us. Was your search successful? Made progress, yes. What has happened in my absence? The city feels different, more turbulent. Ghostly beast is at the gates. A bear god awakened from its slumber and bellowing worse than Susan when she can't get her way. Worse than Ephraim when I best him in duels, with one hand tied behind my back and hopping on one foot. Miss you, my siblings. I've missed you, but how did you come here? I thought that we would not let our eldest sister, leader of our humble menagerie, go into exile alone. Who would feed us, change our cages, sing to us? Nay, to avenge you, I would sooner let the antlers fall from my helm like leaves. Although the removal of your antlers would make it easier on door frames, many still bear the wounds of your entrance. Gravity of events has not diminished your charming rivalry. That. In exchange for finding you, we promise to help to battle the spirit army beyond the gates. We take care of ourselves. We are not unaccustomed to battle or great odds against us. Remember the Menagerie. Release them from their promise to aid you. I will help you, and that is enough. Alright. Thank you. We consider your exile if you make penance to Kelvmar. Menagerie misses you. We need you. Kelvmar is just a god. He's a just god. Trust in him to resolve your inner conflict. Once you remain unrighted by Kelvmar, the truths I seek are sacrilege to his doctrine. And let us journey with you. No god's faith can be greater than my faith in you. Menagerie, go where you would lead us. Seek sacrilege against Kelvmar. Do not recite grandfather's words. Look into your own heart. You would not have come with me to find Kalen if you did not feel so as I do. Speak truly. I would follow you to any end, Kalen, even to the end of faith. If you would lead the Menagerie once again. Path now lies with Marcio, me, and I cannot take you on this journey with me. I know that I have led you before into battle, but this journey is different. It concerns itself with the fate of souls and the unjust gods, not just Kelmore. And it is a path that may lead just to the death of my body, but the destruction of my soul. I cannot, will not risk sharing that fate with my siblings. Please return home, and may the Menagerie live on even in my absence. But, no, behold the conviction in our eyes. We cannot sway her from this. Sister, you take my helm and use it to keep our sister safe. Do not fail her, or I will return and take back the helm and your life with it. I will do my best. Cannot wear the helm, then sell it and purchase something more suitable. I could fashion another helm for myself, but my sister is irreplaceable. What does the stag hat do? +4 deflection, +4 constitution, resistance divine, 10, freedom of movement. That's actually a really nice helm. Like, super nice. But is it as nice as this mask? I do like +2 charisma. Am I going the right direction? Yes, I am. We need to get to the prison up there. Hello, commoner. I don't know why Sophia is lagging behind. Prison reeks of desperation of doomed men. Interesting. Disturb the spirits who also disturb me. What reason are you here? I could find help here against the spirit army. Help from this lot. Consider help and you'll find yourself alone when trouble comes. If you wish to persist in this foolishness, you may speak to the prisoners. Be warned. 2 you need not fear, but as for the 3rd, guard your thoughts. Mighty Groznik. You want something from me? Looking for... that. Should send your offer. I am done with killing. Seen one like you before? He is a hag spawn. Mother was a hag, father was some unlucky fellow. Small one, I can speak my own words. He does speak true. Because of my heritage, I am an outcast. It's not your fault who your parents were. Is the rest of me? I still an abomination unworthy of existing. Is that why you're here? No. There were three who taunted me into a rage. My blade was the first to leave its sheath, and so here I wait. Wait for what? Hanging, what else? They might toss him off a cliff. I'm not really sure how it works. Small one, do not speak my words for me. Trapped in existence as an outcast? Through no fault of my own, I gladly accept my fate. It will bring me peace which has eluded me. Go now. I do not want to talk to you anymore. And cut purse. Go and ask me what you asked Groznik. You got the same answer. No. What crime did you commit? In the ownership of some coins I found while visiting a local bazaar. Naturally, the witches took word of locals over my own. Mr. Travelook, I didn't get a chance to learn the local customs were before misunderstanding occurred. Okay. These two are not... That's some serious bindings on this guy.
Ah, more jailers come to rattle my cage. Here I was, settling into a relaxing dream. Now you've come and spoiled it. Ah, honeyed words from the other side of the cage. And what tune must I sing in return, I wonder? Whatever wards and locks bind this prison, I think clever words are the key to unlocking them. Go on. I am listening to your offer, my benefactor.
Alright. What is...
My crime? It is a serious one. You see, I am too handsome to look upon. It is a burden I alone
Oh
must
dear.
bear. Besides, I have no interest in the softly flowing curves of the tattooed one with you, so you need not fear me as a rival.
What did he just say?
It is no matter. Here I will remain, so as not to ruin your chances with a fairer sex.
I'm pretty charismatic myself, buddy.
Ah, a little bite to the usual banter, with just a dash of sarcasm. You must not be from Mulsantir. They have no sense of humor whatsoever. But come now. This banter is delightful, but something must have brought you here other than the chance to converse with me.
I don't know, that's a pretty impressive offer right there in of itself.
Seeking soldiers, are you? You have come to the wrong cell. I am neither foolhardy nor desperate enough to fight barbarians or Thayans. Go find a poorhouse and scatter a few coppers. That might yield better results.
That.
The army of spirits is at the gates? So, they have arrived. I was wondering when that might take place in the real world.
You knew?
Now. Knowing and telling are two different beasts. And the bear god, he is a third. If I may say, you are rather brave to marshal an army to meet them. That's no ordinary band of spirits out there. That's a hornet's nest of beasts. They're screaming for blood so loudly, I can hear them in my dreams. And I am suddenly struck with the suspicion that the blood they seek is yours. Grave robber, are you? Tisk tisk. One should leave barrows of the ancient bear god alone, lest he come for you in his garishly colored furry rage.
Yes.
So, entertain me, brave one. Why would one such as I follow you into such a hopeless battle?
In all the time I've been here, you haven't asked me to leave, and I think there's a reason.
Careful, or they'll throw you in here for being charming and well-spoken too. Even if you aren't quite as beautiful as I am.
Excuse me.
I admit, both your presence and your request intrigue me. Slightly. But that's a slight more than most.
Yeah, I'll take that as a slight compliment.
An excellent rebuttal. I think this bodes well for our travels. Very well. You have a willing soldier at your side. Shall we be off? And please, let us visit the witch warden on the way out, so I can pay my respects to her gentle, loving soul.
Oh yeah. 22 charisma? 14. I am way more charming than you. Of course, you are a hag spawn, so your charisma gets a pretty hefty penalty. My eyes fall upon your beauty, my matron of the cell. This one is cursed for taking you, spawn of hags. I shall be glad to be rid of you. Nothing but trouble for me in this city you are. Shall you be glad to be rid of me, beautiful matron? Do not think I did not see the longing eyes you cast upon me as you drew your rune circles on the floor of my cell. Either these eyes of shame are the only eyes I have for you. Shame! Now, there is no need to mask the feelings I stir in you, and your age makes you seem wrinkled and like a prune fruit. I see what dances in your thoughts as you dream. The slow hours of the day here away in this prison. The golden woods of Erling, you once sang for an hour a hymn of the sun and dreamed that it was a shield that carried by a warrior who watched over you. Such passion in that song, it gives you strength even now. You are a dangerous creature, Dreamwalker. The tales of you all speak such.